Hi, it's Keto Nana again. So I was just sitting here doing some reading and stuff, and I thought, I wanted to address an issue that I keep seeing come up time and time again, and it's an issue that affected me also. And so I wanted to touch on my experience with it and what I was able to glean from the um, I don't know, the information that I was able to look up and stuff. I know, kind of pause there. Anyway, so um, and that topic is stalling. Um, and why do we stall? And what's happening to make us stall? And how do we prevent from stalling? Okay. And that's what we all want to know. We all want that linear, you know, uh, trajectory of our fat loss, to be completely all straight downhill. Well, when in reality, that's not how we work. And so some of us out there who started the ketogenic diet for weight loss, not so much for health, but for weight loss, which is what I was. I started this journey into, I thought, weight loss. And in reality, it is fat loss, not weight. I didn't want to lose muscle. I didn't want to lose bone. I didn't want to lose, you know, tenue. I wanted to lose fat. And that was my whole entire purpose getting into this. Well, and then in the meantime, after I started this, I lost my insurance. I lost all coverage of my health insurance. And it just so happened that I had labs taken the week before I started my ketogenic journey. And then I had labs taken 6 months after that, and then I lost my insurance. So for the last year and a half, I have had no insurance whatsoever, and the thought of coming down with an illness or diabetes and heart disease, which runs rampant in our family. My mother died of complications due to type 2 diabetes. And that is why I am such a hardcore advocate for eliminating type 2 diabetes and obesity, because both of those have had a direct effect on my entire life. So, having said that, those of us that are pretty heavy, we started out losing quite a bit of weight at the very beginning. Some of us lost 5 pounds, some of us lost 7 pounds within the first week. And what we know now wasn't fat loss, it was water weight from inflammation in our bodies. But the heavier you are, the faster it seems that you lose weight. So the smaller you are, the less body fat you are carrying on your body and in your body, it takes longer to lose that fat. So when you're on a nice, beautiful trajectory, you're loving it, you're losing anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds a week, and then all of a sudden you've lost about 20 pounds, and then you're just stuck. So what am I doing wrong? You ask, which is what I asked. What did I do wrong? And so I started looking into everything that we were eating. And at the beginning, I was pretty darn strict. But I wasn't counting. I've never counted. I'm not a counter. That's why Weight Watchers and me, I just couldn't do it. I can't count. I don't want to count numbers. Ugh, have a history. Anyway, so but I was looking at the foods that we were consuming and we were buying and we were making, and making sure that there's nothing hidden. I was reading all the ingredients, and I was still stalled. And then I ran across a nice little meme, and it said, you have to realize that your body is trying to catch up, um, from the fat cell tissues, the adipose tissue, when it shrinks down, and it leaves that empty cell. Well, your body has to kind of catch up. It has to adjust. It has to, heal itself. And so when you're at a stall, your body is basically catching up. It's healing from the inside out. So all of us want to lose the belly fat immediately. All of us want to lose the outer thighs immediately. Everyone wants, these big thunder thighs and cow calves to to just disappear and just be absolutely perfectly slim, and it doesn't work that way. Your body heals from the inside out. And that's the most important thing I learned. Was it wasn't about fat loss for me then. I had already lost my insurance. It was about healing my body. And so when I understood, when I went into a stall, it was just basically my body catching up to the amount I had lost. So I had a lot of saggy skin. My inner gut cavity was basically just sagging and hanging there, like, and all the organs were just kind of, because they had been padded with adipose tissue for so long, that it didn't know what to do. Well, when I then implemented intermediate fasting. And then I was slowly graduating into extended fasting. And I learned that helps shrink and tighten things up a bit. And that's what your body's doing. It's just trying to heal in between the weight loss. And then your body's going to shrink a little bit more, and then it needs to heal up again. And, it shrinks a little bit more, and then it heals up again. It's got to go through those cycles. And when it's healing, sometimes you're going to lose size, but not density. So the scale isn't a good indicator of how your body is doing. Your size is a great indicator. Your feeling is a wonderful indicator. Your sleeping is a wonderful indicator. Your mental clarity is a wonderful indicator. So when you go into a stall, don't panic and don't think, oh, I still have 75 pounds to lose. I still need to do this. I'm going to just fast longer, or I'm going to get on a treadmill, or I'm going to do something more. Don't. My best advice to you is don't. Stay the course. Do exactly what you keep on doing. It might last up to 6 weeks, maybe even 8 weeks. My longest stall was 8 weeks. I didn't do anything different. I was still doing my intermediate fasting. I was still doing my once a month fasting. I still, I did everything identical. I gorged. I gorged every meal that I ate, which was twice a day, and in a 6-hour period. So my husband and I were intermediate fasting a lot, but I was just giving myself time to heal. And you need to give yourself time to heal. And so when you're in a stall and the scale's not moving, and you don't think your size is moving, but it's the inside that is moving. Your whole entire body, it takes a long time to heal from years and years and years of damage. And I have to say, this is darn near a miracle way of life, because I've got a body that is I never even could imagine when I was in my 20s, and I'm in my 50s. So uh, my one bit of advice is, when you're in a stall, don't panic, don't change things up, just stay the course, and your body will catch up, and then you'll just keep, you know, on the same trajectory. Okay, so that's my message for you today, and I want you to enjoy this video, like it, and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned, because I'm gonna have a lot more different opinions on all sorts of different things. So leave me some comments. I'll be checking comments and replying back to you within a couple of days, I hope. So I hope you have a wonderful day. We will see you next time. Bye.